Viren, Rasquinha, thank you so much for taking time out to speak to me. I know you have a very, very busy couple of weeks coming as an expert on Sony Sports Network for the Asian Games coverage. We, of course, know you as somebody who's played hockey, who loves hockey. But, apart from hockey, is there any other sport that you're really looking forward to watching at these games?
Well, of course, actually, although obviously hockey is my favorite, but I'm looking forward to so much at the Asian Games, especially athletics. We have had so many exciting performances in Indian athletics over the last few years, starting with, of course, Neeraj Chopra with his incredible gold medal both at the Olympics and now backing it with the World Championship gold medal. And then on top of that, so many good performances of late. Murli Sri Shankar, Jyoti Araji, the men's 4 to 400 meter relay team. So lots to look forward to in boxing. Nikat Zareen, Lavlina, Deepak Boria as well. Wrestling, Antim Pangal. Aman is a promising young prospect. Rowing, last time we were really disappointed to not win gold medals in both hockey and kabaddi. So we would be looking to set the record straight in those two sports. And of course, cricket is added this time to the Asian Games as well. So lots to look forward to. And for someone like me who loves all sport, I think it's going to be two weeks of just incredible viewing pleasure for me.
Okay, let's just talk about hockey now. Both the men's and women's team come into the Asian Games as the highest ranked teams in Asia. So there is that added pressure. Plus, of course, that one automatic Olympic qualification spot if they do win that gold medal. How do you assess the preparation that?
I think the preparations for both the men's and women's hockey teams have been really good. Let's start with the men. They had a really good tournament at the Asian Champions Trophy last month in Chennai, where we won the gold medal. And I think besides being consistent and strong throughout the tournaments, we had some very good victories. We beat all our major competitors. If you look at South Korea, Pakistan, Japan, Malaysia. But I think what stood for me the most was the performance in the final, where we were down 2-0 against Malaysia and we fought back and went on to win that final 3-2. And I think fighting spirit and team spirit are two of the most important qualities in a team sport. Obviously, for all sports, but especially in a team sport like hockey, because in a long tournament, there will always come situations where your temperament as a team is tested. And it will definitely be tested at the Asian Games, where the pressure is that much more. There's so much on the line, not just the gold medal, but as you mentioned, that automatic Olympic qualification spot. So it's going to be tough at the Asian Games, but I would put the Indian men's hockey team as definite favorites to win gold. In terms of women's hockey, I would say it's more equal between four teams: India, China, Japan, and South Korea. Yes, in world rankings, the Indian women's team is at seventh in the world, is the highest among Asian nations. But I think I wouldn't give too much importance to world rankings. These four teams I would expect to come to the semifinals, and really anything can happen on that day. But we've got a strong core of the team. I think Coach Yannicka Schopman, who's played at the highest level, herself an Olympic gold medal winner, she knows what it takes to succeed at the highest level with players like Savita Punya and the goal captain and goalkeeper. She's been such a star for India over the last few years. Vandana Kataria, Navneet Kaur in the forward line, Sushila and Monica in the midfield, Deep Grey Sekka handling the defense. It's a strong core for that Indian women's hockey team, and let's hope they can kick on to win gold at the Asian Games.
Coming back to the men's team, they're in a pool with Japan, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Singapore, and Uzbekistan. You did mention, how the women's team, are sort of on a level sort of playing field along with a lot of others. But in this group, would you see because the format, of course, is that you play your group stage matches and then two teams go across to the semis, go through to the semis. So which team do you see troubling India a little bit?
Well, of course, Japan and Pakistan are undoubtedly going to be the most important games in the pool matches for us. Japan, if you remember, drew with Asia in the league stage at the Asian Champions Trophy. They are the reigning Asian Games gold medalists in men's hockey. So it is not going to be easy for us. It's not going to be a cakewalk. And the Indian men's hockey team will have to be extremely focused and concentrated throughout the tournament. We cannot afford to have an off day. Otherwise, teams like Japan also will punish us. In modern hockey today, you cannot afford to be complacent against any team in the world. Pakistan is always a talented team. Their fighting spirit is really well known, and they will never give up because again, there's so much on the line to come to the semi-final and then go on to win a gold medal as well. So it's going to be tough, and I don't like to look too much ahead. I think the first target should be reaching the semi-final.